Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back once again to the EdWord. In case you didn't see my latest video that I just posted for the 4th episode of Loki, I am now posting my episode review for the 5th episode as I finally caught up with season 1, and oh my god, do I have a lot to say about it. Now before I go on, of course, like all my episode reviews, this is a spoiler-filled review. So if you are super far behind on Loki like I was, and you are currently catching up like I just did earlier today, you may not want to keep watching or listening as I will be going into spoilers. Chances are if you're watching this video, you're probably fully caught up and we're caught up way before I even was. But I'm just throwing it out there just in case there's anybody out there who's watching or listening and isn't necessarily caught up with Loki. You have been warned, spoilers starting now. Oh, wow, this was a great episode. It was emotional. It was an ensemble piece. It teased one hell of a season finale, which also had quite a few payoffs of its own, but I'll get to that in my next video review once I get this one uploaded. But first, let's talk about this review. I absolutely love the fact not only did Loki survive being pruned, but Mobius did as well. Because I really hated watching Mobius get, disintegrated basically, and I really hated Loki's reaction too. His was one of utter shock and total heartbreak after losing his one and only friend that he's ever really known. That was hard to watch too. But I was also pleased to see that there was a fairly quick reunion between Loki and Sylvie and Mobius for that part. And then they joined up with all of the good Lokis, except for the boastful one who gave their position to the nasty President Loki and his little army. But what was unbelievably funny during that whole sequence was how all of these Lokis, because they're all Loki, were constantly betraying one another, just one after another, which was super hilarious to me. Although classic Loki and then Kid Loki didn't seem that treacherous, and neither did the hilarious alligator Loki. I saw a ton of images and memes online from this episode, specifically of alligator Loki, and I was wondering, what the hell is going on? What is this? And now I have much better context and broader perspective for it now that I've finally seen this episode. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I also love classic Loki's backstory and then his super noble sacrifice and how he yells out glorious purpose as his remaining final words right before he's gobbled up by Goliath. Sad to see him go, but at least he helped Loki and Sylvie do what they needed to do to find out who is really behind the TVA and who falsified the existence of the Timekeepers and why. So what an episode. Like I said, I do enjoy ensemble-filled episodes of shows, and of course I enjoy ensemble movies, and this was definitely an ensemble episode. I loved all the different Lokis who were living together and how classic Loki could seemingly understand alligator Loki and how alligator Loki bit off President Loki's hand, which was hilarious to me. I mean, this episode had so much going on in terms of excitement, humor, drama. Like, there was real heart and emotion to it, and it was extremely enjoyable. So I really enjoyed this episode quite a bit. Like I said in my previous video, excuse me, pardon me. Like I said in my previous video, this show is really redeeming itself, especially from the very boring and unfulfilling second episode, which I really did not care for. But I am pleased that episodes 4, 5, and 6 have all proven to be very satisfactory and satisfying and very exciting to me. And I'm very pleased that episode 5 was no exception, because this was great. This was a fun watch, and I'm very excited to talk about the season finale, which I'll be doing in my next video right after this. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching and bearing with me. I know this video is super delayed, but I said I was going to do it, so here it is. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your weekend if I don't see you. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.